All right, guys, one more thing I'm going to say about other women being so jealous of you. So I just went and got a grinder for lunch, right? I had a half a grinder, and you can tell when other women are jealous of you. There was this guy in there, and I'm like, oh, it's good to see you over here. He just lit up. He's like, hey, good to see you. You know, he's just a loyal customer, that's all. And so, everywhere I go, just about everywhere, there has always been women jealous of me. And the funny thing is about it all is I don't compete. I do not compete with other women. I am not jealous and I'm so confident. And Kevin Leandro was like, you are too confident in yourself. I am so confident that nobody competes. I just don't compete with anyone. There's nobody who I feel is worthy to compete with. And I usually build other women up. And yesterday I had a woman say to me, you know, I love your sweater. And I'm like, thank you so much. And she's like, no, really, this color looks great on you and everything. Um, so you don't have to compete. You compete with yourself. That's what you're supposed to do, right? And that's exactly what I do. I feel I have a pretty conservative channel here. I'm not even way out there like a lot of women. Uh, I, I, I could be. I mean, I could really be showing a lot off, and I don't. And I have no reason to, right? That's how confident I am. Usually, when you're confident, you know, I have my exercise stuff, but I'm not out there, you know, competing with other women because it's a waste of time, right? This is what I was going to say too. So, this is the funny thing about it all is I'm so focused on my faith that my beauty just comes out naturally, you know? And a lot of people will hate you in life. They will. And the same thing happened to Jesus, right? They hated him. And scripture even says if they hate you, if they hate me, they're going to hate you. That's what scripture says. And a lot of times it's not even the outer beauty people are seeing, it's the inner beauty. They're seeing a light, they're seeing something is different about you, and that's what they hate. And Jesus talked about this. And the common people back in the day absolutely loved Jesus and fell in love with him because he spoke truth and he could relate to them in such a natural way, where the religious leaders, and we just celebrated Easter, hated him. They hated him with so much jealousy because he went up against them. He didn't esteem them. He told them the way it was. He didn't give them the pride that they wanted. So same thing with this woman Stormy who comes after me. There's so much pride there that she doesn't like that I have my videos. She's coming on my videos, whoever this person is. It could be, you know, it could be a lot of people from my family. I don't know, my husband's family. And they don't like that I'm on here. And one of the biggest attacks the enemy will do on you guys, the biggest one in life, is he will attack you so you will not be vulnerable and you will have a lack of intimacy in your life. That is the biggest thing that I have had happen in my life. Like when I was younger, I kept losing things. You know, my rabbit died, my bike was stolen, my uncle died, all like at the same time. My great uncle, broken relationships, one after another, over and over and over throughout my life. You know, different jobs, and so when I'm out here and I'm deciding this is my channel and I'm deciding to come on out here and tell girls to be confident in yourself, that is my right to do. And no one has the authority to take that away from me. Nobody has that right. And when I choose to be vulnerable and say to women, hey, you can be proud of how you look, and I'm building other women up, and you've got a woman on here who's so jealous and so hateful that she wants to try to take what is mine away, it's pretty rotten, right? And just because I feel that I'm content with myself, it doesn't take away from what other women have. So a lot of women feel, you know, they have to go after another woman because they're so insecure, rather than saying, hey guys, there's enough around that not only do I feel happy with myself, But you know what? That girl over there is also beautiful. And that girl over there is also beautiful. And to be able to be like, there are so many beautiful women out there. And of course, I feel so confident that I don't feel that anyone has anything on me. I really don't. But you could be like, you know what? That woman's beautiful over there. And just because she's beautiful over there does not take away my beauty at all. So, like I said, there's no competition with other women. It's actually let me enhance your life more so that you're even more beautiful. Let me build you up that way. So that is how we relate to other women, guys. We don't go to other people's channel like she does, and or my mother-in-law, because she's so unhappy, and be like, I'm going to attack Melissa because I'm so unhappy, or Carrie, right? We don't do those things to other women. It's called respect. That's what it's called, respecting other women. So these are the things I've learned in life, guys, and I've had to learn them the hard way. That I can walk into a room, just like I went over to this grinder place, or sub. I guess we don't say grinder over here. Walked over in this place, and automatically this girl is shaken by how I look. This happens all the time, and you just have to learn, and I befriended her and I was nice to her. But you gotta learn when other women start slighting you, you can tell them to screw off if it's really outward. But when they start doing subtle things, especially if there's guys around, right? But if they start doing subtle things because they're insecure, you already know that you won. It's just the way it is. This just by the way they look at you, they can be like, you know, they feel like they are insecure because of how you look. So don't, I talk about God-given beauty. I don't feel conceited. I feel like this is all from God. He's the one who lifted me up. He's the one who's given me a very good life now. Every single thing I have is from him, and I am content with my life with him.